and welcome back to another episode on the Hardcore series. Last episode was all about getting geared up and ready for Perilous Moons, so we were just really kind of hunting for gear last episode, and I decided to do a quick recap because we got a lot of useful items last episode, all here in our inventory right here. So one you guys didn't see is we got 2 die last episode. I only showed a clip for one of them. I lost a clip for the other, but these are insanely rare, so to get 2 of them already, it's kind of crazy. I really want the lantern though, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sad about those, but regardless, last episode was all about gear upgrades, and we did just that. So this episode is finally going to be about slaying things, specifically the Perilous Moons. So on my list of things to do this episode are 1, I want to complete at least one of the armor sets for the Perilous Moons bosses. Hopefully we'll do more than that, but I'm only going to hold myself accountable for 1. 2, we need to recycle our task that we didn't finish from last episode, which is getting the Slayer helm. I really want to push Slayer a lot more this episode. I got caught up chasing the zombie axe last episode, so I didn't do nearly as much Slayer as I liked. 3, I want to finish off the experienced quests. All 3 of these actually are really important quests in their own right, but the one I'm really mostly excited for is a Kingdom Divided for Thralls, at this point, at least. Another thing on the list, I want to finish off the medium achievement diaries, mainly just because I'm level 91. I can easily do whatever's on here, and most of my stats are getting pretty decent at this point too, so I'm sure I can do all the medium achievement diaries at this point. So we're going to complete that this episode, and I think that'll be it for now. We'll see if we stick to it. I actually think I might stick to that this episode, but I know I've been talking a ton about Perilous Moons, and that's probably what you guys want to see the most, so I'm going to start doing other things. Got to really, keep the cliffhanger going. So we're going to start with a little bit of Slayer. Once I get bored of that, I'm probably going to go to questing first. I really want to unlock the Thralls before I do the Perilous Moons, But yeah, let's do some Slayers first, just get some points, hopefully we don't waste too many skips on dragons, and yeah, we'll see where we end up before we really do the Perilous Moon grind. But this is where our stats are at right now. So we're going to keep doing strength training, get our range up. That'll be good for a lot of quests that we have coming up. So let's get to it. I forgot, what is my task right now? My task is Fire Giants. Those are nice and easy. Okay, let's get to it. Just a quick trigger warning for any of you efficient Andys out there watching. During this montage and during this entire episode, you're going to see a lot of extremely inefficient range training, as you see here in the background. I do a ton of AFK range training if I can safe spot them. It's just great time for editing videos, and I already do so much prayer flicking on my melee skills, or melee tasks, that it's nice to get a little bit of a break. So I forgot to mention kind of the goal range-wise is to get 70 range before we do the questing, mainly just because the Kingdom Divided has a fairly decent boss that you need to use range for. So I want to use 70 or get to 70 so we could use all of our best upgrades. But we also had some kind of bad audio during the next few days. My small apartment, when it gets really hot, the AC just gets super loud, so the audio was unusable for this. But really all you're seeing is me getting 61 through 64 range right here, so all on these Fire Giants. And then after that, I kind of wanted to take a break from Slayer, so I decided to go back to the medium achievement grind. So after that, we knocked out the Falador mediums, moved on to the Ardoin mediums, which is actually a huge one because it gives you a telly to another farming patch, which I should have had this one done a long time ago, but we have it done now. After that, we went and did the Varrock mediums, and then after that, we did the Lumbridge mediums, which the Lumbridge mediums also are huge because they give you the Explorer's Ring, which also teleports you right to another farming patch. So really helps with getting more and more farm patch integrated into my farm runs. So after that, I decided it was time to do a farm run. Here we finally get 61 farming, which is the only level that I feel is, like, in my opinion, worth grinding out for farming. Like, once you can make prayer pots, the farming level just goes up quickly, and, like, honestly, once I have prayer pots, I don't even care about everything after that. There is a ton of other very important things you can get after that, but the levels just kind of seem to start really flowing in because you just have snape grass going everywhere. And next was the Fremenic mediums, And after that, we did the Kandarin mediums, and topping off our list of voiceover clips, we are finishing on the Mauritania mediums, and that is enough mediums for me at this point. We've completed 7 out of the 9 that we have to do this episode, so we're basically done with them all at this point. And yeah, it was just way too much mediums back to back for me, so I'm decided it's time to get back to the Slayer grind and really shoot for that 70 range after this, before we get to questing. Hey, there's 70 magic. I can officially do Ice Burst. Let's go. So I've decided I'm going to start tutorial skipping until every 10th task for now, just because I'm really wanting to get this Slayer helm, or the points to unlock the ability to make it. Last time I did skip a black dragon assignment here, and a lot of you guys told me how dumb it was, and I totally agree, so I won't make that mistake again. But Fire Giant's much easier, so let's go get that done. There's 65 range. 66 range, 67 range, 68 range. With that Bloodveld task completed, I now have enough points to unlock the ability to make the Slayer helm, which is really nice. We're going to do it right away. I'm not going to camp the cave horrors until we get it. We're just going to sprinkle it in a little bit here or there, especially because we still can't get it in Slayer tasks, so I'm going to continue tutorial skipping until we get to another 10, just so that I can also unlock hot stuff, because it's about time for me to get a fire cape as well, and I just wait until I get a Slayer task and then I go do it. So I want to get that unlocked. Next on my list after that will be like a boss, but that's not as urgent, so once we get to 100, we'll go back to doing Slayer like regular and just naturally get this eventually. I mean, I also want to get a lot of other things, but those are the things highest on the priority list. Okay, time for the next Konar task. Please, something good? That's fine. That's alright. With that Slayer task down, we can now unlock hot stuff. So, pretty much everything I want for now we have, other than like a boss, like I said. So, I'm going to continue doing Slayer for a little bit longer until we get 70 range, which we're not too far off from now, and then it'll finally be time for some questing. But before we get to that, we did get 3 hard clue scrolls, so let's see how many we can get, and also see if we get lucky with any of these keys. Whoops, actually I'll take those ones at least. I didn't want to get a task from her, but that's fine. Hey, we got sweet. I always thought that this was the coolest color scheme when you get all of it, so I'm excited to get a piece early. First casket down. What do we get? Nothing. Second hard. What do we get? Nothing great. We only have 1k left for 70 range, and we got a rat task while skipping, so I figured why not just come and get it done at Scurrius. Feels nice to be back here a little bit, to be honest. A little practice before Perilous Moons, I guess. Well, that was super quick. Not even 1 kill. We're going to finish this off, and then we'll get out of here and finally do some questing. And then, right after that, it's Perilous Moons. Even though we just did all of that range training for Kingdom Divided, I decided to do a Taste of Hope first. So I knew I was going to do both of them, and I was just feeling like getting this one out of the way first. So here is the big bad boss fight at the end, which was not a problem at all at our level, so that felt good. There it is, the boss fight for a Taste of Hope down. We don't really need anything from this quest right now. I was just feeling like getting this one out of the way first. Now that we got this one done, it's on to Kingdom Divided, so that we can get thralls. I think that's Zamfir down. It's been so long, I wasn't really sure what was going on there. Okay, that is Zamfir down. Let's go get these thralls. A kingdom divided completed. Thralls unlocked. That means finally, after 2 episodes of baiting you guys, it is finally time to go gear up and start this Perilous Moons grind. I'm super stoked for that, to be honest. Let's get it. This was the last gear setup that we did Perilous Moons with, so this time our 2 big upgrades are, of course, the Zombie Axe, and then, oh, look at that, plus 33 slash defense. I'm feeling much more confident this time around. The only one that we had any struggles with is the Blood Moon, so the other 2 are going to be a cakewalk for sure. And I guess hopefully the Blood Moon won't be too bad either, so let's get to the Perilous Moons grind. Oh, that first kill, beautiful. Feels great with the Zombie Axe and just a little bit more defense. Oh, baby, come on, die. Oh, that was so easy compared to before. First time around, there was still a few more cycles than I would have liked, but yes, we are finally geared up enough. That was so easy. Let's get it. Time for our first legitimate chest now that we've started the grind. Come on, give me some. Nada. But either way, these, specifically the crafting and the bones, honestly, I'm just as excited for as I am all of the sets, because I'm feeling like by the time I'm done grinding here, I should probably have 70 prayer. Maybe. We'll see. I think I could get there. And not only that, we want to get our crafting up as well, so these will be great for the crafting grind. Here's our 10th chest. We're really starting to get in the rhythm with this, where I'm getting my kills in less than 10 minutes for the most part. I just realized I haven't used thralls at all, even though I got them kind of for this, but they're really kind of expensive at this point with the amount of runes I have anyways, so still no uniques yet, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll get one soon. Perilous Moon Champion. Oh, I thought we were finally got a piece. I don't want that. We're not too dry yet, but I'm enjoying this. This is fun so far. Blood Moon still is kind of a little bit of a pain, but we got enough defense. Oh, dang it. I gotta leave because I accidentally took all these things. Whoops. Whew, that was a little closer than I should have let it get. Yes, our first drop. Almost double the rate, but we finally got one. The Eclipse Moon set, which is the second one that I really want. This is the best one, but I just don't have the range level to use it yet. I think going double the drop rate dry. It's going pretty well, but I think I might take a break and go do some Slayer 1 because I still would like to get a dark or cave horror task so we can get our Slayer helm this episode. And also the Blood Moon, if we get bad RNG, sometimes it still is very painful, so maybe we can get our Jad task as well and go get a fire task, or fire cape before we get back here, so we'll see. We're going to do just a little break of Slayer and then come back here. We had to go for the back-to-back before we left, come on. That's okay. Yes, we got our cave horror task. Let's get lucky and get spooned our black mask. First task down, and we didn't get it. That's okay though. This is going super quick. I'm actually gonna stay here a little bit longer. I'm getting like 200, a little over 200 kills an hour right now, so I think I'm gonna try and go to the drop rate, and then we'll see what happens from there. Oh, yes, we did get it spooned. 170. Let's go. It's time to go get a Jad task now, hopefully. Okay, let's get a task and then make our Slayer helm. Gimme Jad. Elves. Oh, those are not what I want right now. I might skip that. I'm not sure. We'll think about it. But either way, let's make the Slayer helm. I think I just have to use it, right? Oops. No, do this. Use this with this. You need a nose peg. I thought I had all this. Oh, I see. Okay. There it is. There's the Slayer helm. Ah, it's beautiful. Man, now we're ready. We're ready for anything in front of us. Hopefully Jad. I am going to skip this task. I really want a Jad one now, so hopefully we can get one. Dust Devils. I don't have runes for that. Should I buy them? Nah. I guess we'll do a little bit of Guardians of the Rift. There's 71 magic. So I've decided if I don't get a Jad task here, I've been doing Slayer for a couple hours. I decided if I don't get it here, I'm just going to do it anyways because I want the Fire Cape. And honestly, it's not going to be that much quicker anyways. But, ooh, that's a great task. I'm not mad about that. But we're going to go do the Fight Caves. Let's do it. Let's just get the Fire Cape. I want it. So, it might be a little bit slower, especially because I'm only going to be using a magic short bow. But we'll get there. This might not actually be that bad. I completely forgot I have the crystal bow, and I'm never really going to use it, so this feels like the perfect time to use it. So this is kind of a jank setup still, but I just have a mage switch just in case we need extra healing above and beyond our food here. We really probably shouldn't, but just in case. And then we're just going to range everything, so, and do a lot of perf flicking, so let's get to it. I'm excited. Hopefully one and done. I'm on wave 13 and it's been going great, but I just realized the quest crystal bow only comes with 500 charges. Like, what's the point in that? So I can't make it through a whole fight caves using just this. I guess I'm going to go back out, get my magic short bow, use that for most of it, and then just save the crystal bow for the end is the plan. At least I realized pretty early on into it, I guess, but we wasted 120 charges. Cool, cool. There's 71 range, and it's going pretty well so far for us. Let's keep that up. It's finally almost Jad time. It has taken me forever. I have taken a couple little breaks here and there, but yeah, the magic shortbow has been slow for us. It is very late over here. I'm getting tired, so hopefully this goes well. I could probably switch to the crystal bow by now. Uh-oh. Did I eat that? Oh, okay, no I didn't. Okay, it's game time. Okay, healers are out. Oh shit, did I get that in time? Oh my gosh, Oh! Yeah, no big deal. It's all part of the plan. That one as well. Okay, I couldn't tell if... Oh shoot, I didn't quite get them. Stuck. Okay, we gotta try that again. Holy cow, I tanked 2 hits from Jad. Okay. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Whew. No more mistakes, please. Yes, there it is. Perfect run. Not a single mistake. We could just kind of forget about that part in the middle there. But there is our fire cape. Oh, it feels so good to have that. Finally now, though, it's time to get back to some Perilous Moons. Oh, yes. Look at it. It's beautiful. I'm getting right to the Perilous Moons grind, so an extra 11 slash bonus, plus a little bit of attack bonus. I guess not for stab, though, but that's okay. Oh, look at this get up. I feel ready for anything right now. Let's get some Perilous Moons drops. Let's do it. Why is it not showing where I'm supposed to stand? I'm just gonna get out of here. What the hell was that? I didn't like that. Think I didn't take any non-normal damage in this run. Pretty pleased. I've been trying for a little bit. Yes, perfect. That's not too bad. It's really honestly what it was the blue moon. Anytime I'd go for the campfires, I'm inevitably taking at least one bit of damage, but now we no longer have to be perfect. Hopefully we can get a drop as well. Come on, baby. Do we get rewarded for being a dancer? Nope. This is going to be our 60th chest. Still only one piece, so please, come on. Ugh. This is fun, but it's a lot more fun when you're getting the drops. So hopefully we can get back to that. Yes! We went dry for quite a while, but at least we got the best one. I think that's only good enough at the blue one, but we will totally use it. Look at the Macarenas. Oh, yes. Let's go. I might be able to get the 6-minute kill all 3 bosses now, maybe. I've gotten really close a couple times, so maybe this will be enough to push me over the limit. Oh, yeah. We are annihilating this guy. Well, this is number 80. We should have 4 by now, but we only have 2. Please. Boo. Well, I'm enjoying this still, but it'd be nicer if we had 4 pieces instead of 2. But I shouldn't complain, because really, the fact we got this already is helping a ton. But, oh, it only says 79 here, which is interesting. I think I might take a break, though, and either go do diaries or the last quest I have left. Core and mediums completed. There's a Western mediums completed. All I have left now is Karamja, which I don't think I'm going to do right now, so I'm also not feeling like questing either, so I think it's time to go back to the moons and hopefully we can catch up on our luck there. Finally, another item, and it's such a good one too, the Atlatl. Beautiful, but we are still pretty dry. 90 kills, and we only have 3 items, but at least 2 great weapons, so hopefully we can start getting lucky. Oh, we have so many darts right away to use with this thing, too. It's going to be great. Can we get the back-to-back? Nope. This is our 100th kill, so we should be at roughly 5 items. We're at 3, so not super dry yet, but more dry than I would like. Didn't get anything there. Come on. Hey, there's 70 Hunter at Perilous Moons. What a place to get it. Getting 1,500 experience an hour, and I think that's a little generous right now, to be honest. That feels good to have that. This is our 120th chest. Still no more uniques, please. Rip. I'm going to take a little break here, and actually, I'm going to see how much prayer experience we have banked up after doing 120 of these, because I have a feeling it's going to be pretty close to 70, so let's go see. I couldn't have timed this any better. This is literally my last ensouled head, and there's 70 prayer. Most of that was from the bone shards, but finished it off with the ensouled head there at the end. This was way easier of a grind than what I did on my last hardcore. Before Perilous Moons was the thing, I just sat at Green Dragons for like weeks just getting dragon bones, and I regret it. I would never do it again, so way better way to do this, and this is huge because now basically I can do the Mauritania Hards before I go back to Barrows, which won't be this episode, but eventually. I still have to get my agility up, which is not fun, but it's easy, so very nice to have that out of the way. I think I'm going to go do Lunar Diplomacy before I get back to the moons, though. Just get that out of the way. What? Oh, I thought that was my teleport crystal teleporting me away. I was about to say. There's Lunar Diplomacy done. That is all experience quests out of the way. So, oh, and that got me 70 rune crafting. A lot of nice 70s this episode. But that is the last experience one left. Only Masters and Grandmasters left. I don't need Lunars quite yet, but I will need it pretty soon for my crafting grind. Well, I mean, I could start the crafting grind now. I just don't have the magic level yet. But once we get there, we'll get to the crafting grind. So I think that's enough questing for this episode, so time to get back to some more Perilous Moons. I completely forgot, now that we have 70 prayer, we can go do the Night Waves training ground so we can get Piety unlocked quickly before heading back. Just like that, we have Piety unlocked and a ton of experience. Let's go. I think I might try and go for a sub 6 minute Moons round. It's not going to be easy with this gear, but I think it's possible if we get lucky and we bring the thralls now that we have Piety. So I don't really have anything else to really work towards while I'm there, and we're going dry, so might as well try and get sub 6 minute kill. Man, I think that last one I was like 30 seconds off from 6 minutes, so can we at least get rewarded for being fast? Nope. It's been forever since our last drop. Come on. Finally, the dry streak ends 141, and that is only our fourth piece now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was at least 40 since our last piece, though, I think. Maybe even more, so let's get it back to back. Let's reverse this luck right here and right now. Okay, come on, let's get the back to back. Catch up a little bit here. Please, pretty please. Yes, we got the back-to-back, and it's a Blood Moon one. That's the one I want to get the most of. Let's go. Can we back three back it? And nope. I mean, I didn't expect it to. At least now we're not as dry as before. You know, it's still a little dry, but it's much better than like 2 times drop rate dry. So hopefully we can keep getting Blood Moon pieces. That's really what I want. Yes, let's keep the luck rolling, boys. This is like 3 or 4 kills later. We're almost done with the Eclipse set, aren't we? Wait, we are done with it, right? Oh, yes, we are. We have the whole Eclipse set. Hell yeah. I guess I'm going to have to get 75 range at some point. Probably not this episode, to be honest, but that was my goal, right? So, hey, that's one more goal down, an entire set. Wow, we went from being like really dry to just finishing off a set and getting the Blood Moon set going. So nice. I think it's probably time to take a little break from this then and finish up the last medium achievement diary left, which I think is the Mauritania mediums. No, Karamja. Karamja. So let's go do that. Of course, we had to go for the back-to-back. Come out. Nope. Yes. That actually didn't take that long at all. It only took me literally 35 minutes. That is the easiest GauTuber grind I think I've ever had. Let's go get these mediums done. And there's our final medium completed. Medium achievement diary, that is, other than the wilderness, which we will get to those eventually, but probably not for a little while here. Feels good. Can't wait to get these upgrades so we can use the teleport. I think that's about enough for one episode. It was quite the productive episode once again. Started off with finishing off basically all of the medium diaries other than the wilderness. Got a bunch of range levels. Finished off the rest of the experience quests we had left. And then, of course, we had this giant Perilous Moons grind, which ended up getting us pretty high up on the leaderboards and getting us one set completed, halfway to the next one. So, fortunately, can't wear this one yet, but we can use these guys, which is really nice. So, we did everything that was on our list this episode, which is pretty sweet. I didn't stray too far away, and then on top of it, I also added some things that I wasn't planning on doing, like the Fire Cape, 70 Prayer, and then unlocking Piety. So, really, I couldn't have asked for anything better this episode. So, a few times got a little too close to death at Perilous Moons, so definitely got to keep it safe from here on out, but next episode, we will definitely be finishing off the Perilous Moons. I don't know what else we're going to do yet, but either way, hopefully we can get a lot done. Thanks for sticking around this long, and I will see you guys next time.